So what I have said is, welcome to my kitchen. And la prima cosa means the first thing, everybody, la prima cosa is to prendere il faddale, is to put on the apron. And today is all about the dogs. It's all about the dogs. Look how happy little dogs, they all are happy. They don't know anything about COVID. They don't know anything about anything else. They just know that they love their people and the food. And boy, do I have a deliciousness today. This is the week of blueberries. I went blueberry picking and I got lots of blueberries. And I'm bringing this amazing, delicious meals. So what we are going to do is I have my oven on 450 degrees. 450 degrees. I have my timer on 15 minutes. I'm going to be utilizing a cast iron skillet. To this cast iron skillet, I have 2 tablespoons of canola oil that I am just going to put right over my skillet. Yes, because what we're going to do is we're going to pre-cook these beautiful skin-on, all organic chicken thighs, and that's what I am using. And what I've done, guys, is have your butcher trim them so they all look the same. So what I want to do is I want to season my chicken. I'm going to put it in my cast iron skillet. I am going to put it in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to bring it out so we can make a super crispiness on this beautiful chicken. And that is the reason why we have the skins on. So now what I want to do is I want to pinch the skins, pinch the skins, pinch the skins. That's what I'm doing. Let me move. And this is what I have here is 12 ounces of frozen cauliflower that I'm going to be utilizing later. I'm just going to move it out of the way, because what I want to do is I want to take you step by step so you know what we're doing. So what we want to do is we want to pinch that chicken. Pinch the chicken so we can get all the wonderfulness, you know, the heat that's going to go in there. And then what I have here is I have a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of salt, and I have a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, if you don't want cayenne pepper, you can use another pepper, or you can use Spezzi, red pepper flakes, but I like it this way, and I'm just going to put it all into one like that. I am done with this little fork. I have this hand that I have touched the chicken with, and this hand is nice and clean. And what I want to do with my other hand is I am mixing together my cayenne pepper, my salt, and my pepper. Yes, guys. And then what I want to do is I want to literally put these guys in here like that. Make sure that you get all of them. And then I still have, and you know, we can wash our hands. You know, it's no big deal. I know some people that get really grossed out about touching chicken. And I grew up in a farm to where I had to go get the chickens. And then I had to prepare the chickens because my mom taught me how to do it all. Get the chicken, you know, have to take care of the chicken because the chicken is not going to get into your frying pan. So I just want to make sure that I get all of this very lovely light. So boom, I'm all done with that. And then, but my hands are still dirty, so I'm just going to put the skin up on my pan, on my cast iron skillet. And I took my chicken out 15 minutes. Take out your chicken 15 minutes before you are to cook it. And I have 6 beautiful pieces here. And then I am done with this. I am done with this. It has not touched anything. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to open my oven. I'm going to tent the skillet, just tent it. And I'm just going to put these guys on the bottom part. And I'm just going to forget about it. Forget about it. I'm going to give myself a quick rinse real quick. And then we are going to start making the next wonderful thing. So the next wonderful thing is to make the sauce. Get yourself one of these guys with a lid. And I'm just going to turn this on, and I'm going to have it on medium. And what I am going to be utilizing for my blueberry sauce that we're gonna wait till I show you how we're gonna finish this. Let me start my timer so I don't forget about the 15 minutes because this is gonna be all done quick. All right, so what I have here is I have 1 cup. You can either use a cup of frozen blueberries. I am using fresh. If you're going to use frozen, please rinse them out. So I have 1 cup of blueberries. I also have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 3 tablespoons of water, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So that what's going to be happening here is I'm going to add my water. I am going to add my salt. If they don't come out, come on, little salt, we need you. I'm going to turn this to a high. So now I want this to go high. It's starting to do its thing already without me doing anything. Get my vinegar in here, my apple cider vinegar, and my honey that's going to give such nice little sweetness to this amazing, delicious sweet. And I want to get all the benefits of this. And now I want to get my blueberries that are going to go right in here. I'm going to come back because I still have a little bit of blueberries right in here. So let me repeat this again. What we did to the chicken is that we just used a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And we used 2 tablespoons of the canola oil that we put in the cast iron skillet. We have the oven at 450 degrees, 15 minutes, okay? And then what we are doing here is we're doing the sauce. Hello, you beautiful people. I can't see you. I think Danielle is on. Hello, Danielle. Hello, you beautiful Argentinian people. We have South America on here. Oh my gosh, we have Canada in here. Hello. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I love when you all come on, and I know for the people on YouTube, I know that you're not, you're on YouTube, but hello to all you beautiful YouTube followers, and thank you so much for following me. Everything we're using is organic. All right, so let me bring you back to this right here. For those that just came on, 1 cup of frozen blueberries rinsed, or 1 cup of fresh blueberries, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 3 tablespoons of water, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that's what I'm doing. So what I want this is, I want to get this more higher because I want my blueberries to now do their thing. All right, so while we have this going on, I am going to get some parsley, and I'm just going to cut it so like this. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to chop some parsley for the chicken, and I'm also going to chop some parsley for our wonderful cauliflower. And what I am using for cauliflower is I am using a 12 ounce of frozen cauliflower. Yes, and we're all going to be doing it in this pan, but it's not going to be cooking with the blueberries because I have one of these containers, because when this is done, I am going to move them into my container with a tent, a foil tent, so I get yourself organized. Very simple transaction. And and I talk about blueberries because blueberries, guys, are full of fiber, are full of potassium. They're full of vitamin C, vitamin B6. It supports heart health. Supports heart health, guys. It reduces signs of aging. I'm 64 years old. I do have a saparenco. Hey, my grandmother, she did not have any wrinkles until she hit her 70s. And I do have some wrinkles because I live in Florida, and I spend a lot of time at the beach. Yes, you know how you do the baby oil or the olive oil because you really want that hair quick because you're young and you don't know. I have a little dish over here that I'm going to be putting my parsley in. So what I want to do is I just really want to get this parsley going. Nice and choppy. I'm using all organic. Look how beautiful my organic parsley. It's beautiful. And if you cannot afford organic, guys, I would highly suggest to you to buy, the very soft skins, meaning the basils and the herbs or grow them yourself. It's even easier and better and less expensive because, you know, you just invest. So then that I have this deliciousness over here. How many tablespoons? We have one. I know for all you guys like to measure. About 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons will do ya. All right, so now my blueberries are done. That is how super fast this is. So look at this deliciousness right there. And I'm not going to worry about, I'm just going to get this right here. I'm just going to, it's screaming at me because it's like, hey, give me something. You took something away from me. All right, so then I'm just going to utilize this like that. I'm not even going to worry about that. What I have here now is I have a tablespoon of water and a tablespoon of olive oil. That's going to go right in there like that. And I'm going to start this again because it shut itself off. Hey, don't shut yourself off. I need you. So a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of water goes right in here. Make sure that you're going to tint this beautiful, look at this beautiful sauce, blueberry sauce. So healthy for you. It's wonderful that helps control the blood pressure and diabetes. And I'm telling you, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Blueberries are wonderful and healthy. And then what I have to this right here is I have a teaspoon of granulated onion powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. That's all going to go right in here like that. Just like that. And it's okay because now it's making that beautiful water, that purpley water. And I'm actually using, I am sporting, and I don't know if you guys can see this beautifulness from my friend Jen with Uniquely Jen, that she made me the earrings that are purple. I love purple. Now I'm going to take my wonderful cauliflower that I'm just going to add just like that. Super easy transaction. Look at this. This is beautiful frozen cauliflower. And it's going to give such a deliciousness to this entire dish. I'm done with that. I also have here some crumbled goat cheese. And now what I want to do to this is I want to take a good tablespoon of my parsley that is going to go right in there like that. And with the same little shifuli thing, you know, I make everything up. I'm just going to shifuli this, guys. Cauliflower, you know, it doesn't have a lot of flavor, but when it's all combined with this, it's beautiful. So now I'm going to take this little lid and I'm going to close that. I am going to go over to my water department and I'm going to get me another tablespoon of water. And I'm going to see if I'm going to be needing it or not. Because, you know, I'd rather add less than to add more. So now we have the chicken going on, and here we got 7 more minutes. See how fast and easy. I'm going to take my board and I'm going to turn my board over. Because this is how quick this thing is going to go. So I have right here a nice bowl, okay? I have right here what's rocking and rolling. It's my wonderful, oh yes. And it's looking so pretty. And you know, and it's just a little bit of the purple, you know, from the wonderful deliciousness of blueberries. Now I want to add my other tablespoon of water. You know, we add as we go. Now I'm going to raise this higher. And let me tell you something about cauliflower, guys. Did you know that cauliflower are full of vitamin C and B6? Isn't it interesting that the blueberries are high on vitamin C and B6, and cauliflower is the same. It's high on vitamin C and B6. And both of the blueberries with the cauliflower are rich in fiber. And you know, when you get a little bit old, you know, the pipes, you know, we got to keep it going, you know, nice and flushing and clean. Not only is cauliflower rich in fiber, guys, but did you know that it lowers cholesterol levels? It lowers cholesterol levels. I mean, such a, you know, I love God. And because God created all these amazing things for our health. And once we learn to use and why we're eating these things and why we're using these things, it's really to optimize our health, guys. Because when our body goes into alkaline, and I talk about this, it doesn't get sick. And another thing about cauliflower, it's low in calories. So if you're trying to lose weight, well, you know, we all try to lose weight. It's bikini time coming soon. No. It helps you to lose weight. Now, I mean, it doesn't mean to eat cauliflower every day, but if you want to eat cauliflower every day, go right ahead. Why not? You know, so this is almost done. It's almost done. So now, for some reason, this guy, since I took the pot out, is giving me a, you know, it's giving me a lip, a lip service. I want to tell you something else about cauliflower. It is low on carbohydrates. It's low on carbohydrates, guys, and it's wonderful, and it's loaded with antioxidants. Loaded with antioxidants. So this is almost finished. We still have 4 more minutes, but what I want to do now is I want to check on my chicken, because I'm going to finish my chicken right on here. Yes, yes. So I want to open this up. Woo, it is hot. It's 450 degrees. My chicken, oh yes, my chicken is doing its thing. Now I am going to take this off. Because, you know, we are going to need to take, so now we're going to take the tent out. So it's doing their thing in there. You know, it's going blue, 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 because, you know, it's heat, the heat. Now, another thing too, if you want to cut on time, you can get your cast iron skillet preheated, and you know, put the oil. Watch out, because it may, you know, make sure that there's no water. Make sure that your chicken is always very, very dry. All right, so then this now, it's almost finished. Oh, I love cauliflower, and I'm just going to taste it, because, you know, we gotta taste, no? Claro que sí. When I say claro que sí, es but of course in Spanish. You can taste, you know, the granulated onion. You can taste the pepper. It is delicious. You know, and one thing about parsley, guys, parsley is very good for digestion, and parsley is also full of antioxidants. And that is the reason why I want to bring these dishes to you, because I bring you health. All right, and like I said, you gotta be patient, because, you know, this is a working kitchen and we have to wait for things to cook. Don't ever put raw chicken in the microwave oven, and I'll tell you why. It's because it leaves your chicken rubbery. You can reheat the chicken that is already cooked, but I have discovered that when I have done this dish and I have taken the chicken and I put it to try to pre-cook it, my chicken becomes rubbery. And I don't want my chicken to be rubbery. Now, you know, if that's how you want to play it, heat it up in the microwave oven and then finish it on here. It's up to you. All right, so then now I am done with this. This is finished. So I got, you know what, I got 1 more minute. So let this guy hang out here, because I want to go from here to here, and I want to go from that to that before this thing shuts itself up. I kind of wish that this oven was right here to make it a lot simpler and easier. All right, we have 1 more minute. 1 more minute. So let me go over again the benefits of blueberries and cauliflower. Remember, it's full of fiber. Remember, it's full of potassium, vitamins B, vitamin B6 and C, and it's delicious. All right, so then now, I mean, I cannot rush the oven. I cannot rush this, so you have to be patient with me. I know that we don't have too much of patience nowadays. You know, we're getting very tired with this COVID thing. But we need to continue to take care of ourselves. We need to continue to wear our mask where it's needed, wash our hands, sanitize. I don't even have hands anymore for how much sanitizer I use. All right, so now we're coming down to 48 seconds. And then we're going to do the countdown. All right, so now I just want to wait for this. Get yourself your goat cheese over here. And then just remember this beautifulness. You remember this beautifulness that you have. So then what I want to come over here now is I kind of want to come in and kind of mush See what I'm doing? Because this is getting very, very close, guys. I want to mush some, but I don't want to mush them all. Mush some, but I don't want to mush them all. I still want some mushy ones, and I still want some whole ones. And now we're coming to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and beep, 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 beep. Make sure don't burn your hands. I'm going to shut this baby off. Because now my chicken had a chance to kind of cook. This is still rocking and rolling. Now I'm going to take my chicken out. That has got that beautiful juice. Now I am going to take this and put it right on top of that. See how easy that was? Easy transaction. And I'm going to get my little sleeve over here so I don't burn myself, because sometimes, you know, we forget. And now the chicken is doing its thing, so what I want to do now is I want to turn my chicken over, because now I want this to really, really crisp up. My chicken is almost finished because I had it on 450 degrees, and now it's going to crisp up. Okay, so now I'm going to shut my oven. I did. I did. Let me get my pan. So what I want to do here is I want to bring, oh, look at this, guys. Look how beautiful this looks. I'm going to put this on the bottom like so. See that? There's not a lot of liquid because we do not want that. I am going to spread this beautiful cauliflower. Oh, I'm telling you, I just love bowls. It's just so easy. It's so easy to do bowls. You know, I'm just gonna spread it out like that. See, like that. Very easy transaction. Now these guys are almost finished. Almost finished. They are getting crisp up. The juices are running clear. I had my butcher really trim them. Oh man. This is going to be delicious, super delicious. Let me get this wonderful, guys, and spread this, guys, around like that. Oh, yes. Because you have everything in here. You have your chicken. You have your blueberry. You have your wonderful cauliflower. Oh, and you have this beautiful chicken, this marvelous chicken. Oh yes, and make sure that it gets nice and crispy, and I have it on high because I want my skins to be crispy, because this dish is crispy chicken thighs with this beautiful blueberry sauce. And wait till I show you how I'm going to finish it. Oh man, I keep saying oh man because I'm hungry, and my dog Reggie, he's right over here. He knows what good food is, and he loves chicken. And trust me, he does eat chicken just like he gets fish and everything else. All right, so then now my crispy chickens. Oh man, oh man, oh man, these guys are looking fabulous. I'm just going to give them a quick turn. Oh yes. So you see how easy and fast that went, guys? You know, when you do this and you put them in the oven of 450 degrees for 15 minutes and you cover them, then you can finish them on the top like this. So then now I'm going to get my chickens that I'm just going to lay them like this, like around my beautiful nest. Oh yes, let me shut this off because this is all finished. Yes, yes, yes. And my chicken is nice and juicy. And remember to let your food rest because they're tired. Make sure that for you to leave your food to rest for 15 minutes. And what happens in those 15 minutes, the chicken will continue to cook. Okay? And then it'll finish cooking. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to let it rest. Like so. Oh wow, wait till you see this. Wait till I show you this, guys. Wait till I show you this. Oh yes, indeed. and then indidi. Do you remember that? Yes, indidi. I don't know where I learned that yes, indidi. So now I have this crispiness. You see that? And then what I want to do now is that I want to come and I want to bring this beautiful blueberries right on each top of that. Each top of that. Yes, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this wonderfulness. Look at this deliciousness. And then what I want to do is I want to take my parsley and I want to let it rain parsley like so. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the husband just came out of the office. Reggie's right here. Hey, Reggie, you think you're going to get some? And then, you know, we're just going to add some of the goat cheese right on top. It's going to start melting over that wonderfulness. Oh, wait till I show you guys what you guys have made. And let it roll over here. And now let me get myself cleaned out. And I'm so excited. Are you guys ready for this? For the crispy chicken, excuse me, thighs with blueberry sauce. Look at that delicious plate. Don't you want to have this? Look how marvelous this looks. I want to thank my wonderful sponsors, Cola Harris with FARMASI. I want to thank Soul Angels with Street. Look at my beautifulness with Color Street. I want to thank Stephen Bailey's with Bailey's and Charters. I want to thank Dario Rodriguez with Life and Food Superstores. And I want to thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful manjata. This wonderful crispy chicken thighs with blueberry sauce.